What I'm about to explain in this video is going to go over so many people's heads. It's going to be so hard to imply into your own life because it's simply difficult for us as humans to do. It's very difficult. And this lesson I'm about to share comes from the first two chapters of How to Win Friends and Influence People. So if you've read this book, you may be very familiar with what I'm about to say. And the title of this video is This is Why No One Likes You. And that's a little harsh. And I was reading this book, and it reminded me of someone in my life, someone on my wrestling team, a freshman. So, I hate to say it, but I don't think a single person on my team likes this kid. Like, that's incredibly rude of me to say. I know, I get it, but it's true. And I found out exactly why no one probably likes him because of this book. I read it, and I'm like, huh, that makes sense. That's why no one likes him. So, if somehow he's watching this video and he knows I'm talking about him, I'm sorry. Hopefully this helps you. So, the reason no one likes you, from chapter 1 of this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Almost every day of our lives, we are judging someone, we are insulting someone, we are criticizing someone. Most of the time, thankfully, it's not to their face. But to some people, they just won't stop insulting or making fun. And it's not always out of a bad place, and like it's not always out of hate. Sometimes it's out of a place to defend ourselves or make us feel more important than other people or feel better than other people. Which is the same case why I think the kid on my wrestling team does this, to make himself feel better. But the reason no one likes you is because you do this, because you criticize them, because you say negative things about them, because you judge them, you insult them, you make fun, you make fun of them in front of themselves and behind their back. And they don't like you for that. No one's gonna like someone who makes fun of them. Why would you? Like, and especially when it's constant. Obviously, yeah, I get it. If you guys are just friends and you're joking around, that's a completely different story. But when it's sincere criticism, like not constructive criticism where you're trying to help them out or anything like that, just negativity, straight negativity, they're not gonna like you. And no one's gonna like you because no one likes a person like that. I'm sorry. If all you do, I literally, all right, so I try to be a very nice person. I would consider myself nice, and a lot of people would also consider myself nice. But yesterday or 2 days ago at practice, this kid was walking next to me, and he just kept insulting this kid like every 5 seconds, and I was getting really, really, really annoyed. And I'm like, dude, every time you open your mouth, you're insulting someone. And he's like, yeah, like it's not like he didn't even care. That's why I said what I'm about to say is probably just gonna go over your head. You're not even gonna apply it because it's difficult. It's hard to not criticize people. It's part of our nature, just like judgment. We're always judging in a way to make, like, we think it's gonna make them better when it's really not, and then we do it to protect ourselves and our ego and all that. So you get the point now. The reason no one likes you is because you criticize everyone. So what can we do about it? That comes from chapter 2 of this book. So this is a good step in a good direction. So first of all, the easiest part is to just stop. Stop saying negative things about other people, especially to their face. If you're alone and you're just thinking to yourself like, oh, I hate this kid, which I'm not gonna lie, that's what I do sometimes, but at least it's not to their face. So a way to fix that, and a way to fix your relationship, a way to fix just your interactions and connections with other people, is to give sincere appreciation. Appreciate what they do. Be be grateful for what they do. Be thankful and thank them, and recognize what they do for you, or recognize what they do for others. And thank them, give them appreciation that actually comes from the heart. It's like very important, and it's noted very much in that chapter to not make that unsincere, or don't just flatter them. Don't just throw out random compliments just to get this, like, flattery. That's what it's called. Don't flatter them. Give sincere appreciation. Sincere from the heart. Hey, you picked up my water bottle, thank you. Hey, you've showed up every day and you've helped me and you've always given me good advice and you've always helped me do better. I appreciate that. Stuff like this. That's not only going to make them feel important. They're going to feel important. They're like, hey, I actually did something. Like, they recognize what I did and I feel important. I'm glad I did that now. And that's going to cause them to start doing more things like that, which is awesome. If they're doing great things and you recognize them for that, you give them things, you clap, they're going to keep wanting to do that kind of stuff. Compared to if you criticize them, they're just not going to be happy. So if you want people to like you, you know the reason why they don't like you. So stop doing that and start giving sincere appreciation, sincere compliments, sincere thanks from the heart. Not just random stuff you make up. Don't go out and just like, all right, what's something I can compliment on this dude? I mean, that can be fine, but it's going to be much, much more special and much more meaningful. It's going to hit them a lot harder when it's sincere and from the heart. So that being said, these 2 lessons came from How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I hope you got a good example of that kid from our wrestling team and how, and hopefully, I hope one day he watches this video and he's just like, all right, because I'm going to start, we'll see if I talk to him about it, but that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's okay if you criticize people all the time and you're like, oh, I feel so bad. We all start somewhere. We're all at some place in life and you can grow. Hopefully this video helps you grow. And it's really cold out here, so I'm going to head inside, stay warm in this winter. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day. Subscribe for more self-improvement content, and I'll see you in the next one.